Oh, nice, I see. Have you always had an ultra wide, or did you just get an ultra wide? One of my roommates in college had an ultra wide. It was pretty sick. Oh, I see. The upgrade. That's hype. Right now, I have like a not that good 4K monitor. It's like a smart TV monitor type thing. It's kind of weird, but it was really cheap. That's why I got it. So I figured I could just use that for my computer and it would be good enough. But I used to actually have, and I still do have, 3 of the same ViewSonic monitor. And at the previous place I used to live, I had all 3 of them on an arm with the L-shaped desk. And then when I moved to here, I ended up buying I ended up replacing my desk. Instead of an L-shaped, I just have a Chungus 72-inch desk. And then I replaced one of my PC monitors with the 4K because they were all 1080p before, 27-inch. Now I have a 27-inch 4K, and then one of the original monitors, and then a different 4K that's actually like a good quality monitor that I only use for PAPE. Isn't that crazy? Have my PAPE 4K, and then to the right of me I have my computer 4K, and then to the right of that at an angle I have my 1080p. Yeah, what I do is I have my OBS is on the monitor next to me because my chat is there. So I don't have to turn my head all the way this way to look at chat. I used to have the route next to my gameplay, like as close as possible. But that's no longer the case. Nice. I like splurged super hard whenever I got my RetroTink 4K was when I got the monitor that I'm playing Pape on right now. I figured if I was gonna get the 4K, I'd need to use it, you know? Yeah, really use it. And now, like, the only upgrade TM that I could do is if I were to get an HDMI modded N64 instead. but as good as it looks, I don't know if I want to do that. For like kind of silly reasons. Thank you, Morph. Yeah, that's the reason I got a bigger desk. I really like the L-shaped, and there are times when I miss the L-shaped like station, you know? But it wasn't a very big desk, and I still had all three of these Chungus monitors. And I have a lot more space like under my screens now, which I could have before because they're on all three of my screens are on the same arm. But this desk is deeper, so I have a lot more room for stuff now. Like I have a bunch of cat knickknacks on my desk, and my Switch and my N64. My controllers, I don't have to move them off my desk. Before I used to like put them on a little thing, like a little 3-cube container that I have next to my desk. I used to have to put them on that. But now those have become my junk. Put stuff on top of it, like my Q-tips and my lens wipes. Oh, I forgot that's why I don't do that. Not thinking. Another part of the reason though that I wanted to get this desk is because the desk that I used to have before was really thin, and I was kind of worried that if I put my 4K monitor, the one that I'm playing on that arm, that it would not be good for the desk because it's quite heavy. What I actually don't know is how I'm gonna get this thing out of here. You like have to, actually I think it'll be fine, TM, but part of the metal like beams, you have to like hammer them into place. It's kind of weird. Dang, that coin went so high up. That's like the highest up it can possibly go. I was not ready for that. Thank you, Aspen. That's nice that you can do that. What would be really cool for me, like, it's not practical, but it would be cool if I had something behind me where my N64 would be. You can see the console while I'm playing. Or if when I had my side cam, like when it wasn't straight on, I used to think it'd be cool to be able to show my console in the camera feed somehow. But yeah, despite this Chungus desk, I have like 2 junk spaces next to me that I have not cleaned up. I could probably make better use of the space I have, and it is kind of messy, but I feel like I kind of just don't care until I have my own home, you know? Which will be soon, I'm hoping next year, like by May. I'll have a home. I won't be renting. Yeah, the extra space Pikachu. I have not done that. That was all sorts of messed up. I'm off cue now. The fire flower should have been like so much earlier in the song. Bruh. All my stuff, I'm like I'm kind of a box hoarder. I'm getting better about it though, like at the place I lived before I had way more boxes that I didn't need, but now I think I have like a reasonable amount. And it's because I have more controllers. Well, I don't have more controllers now, but I still do have a few. And I have boxes that they've come to me in. I like moving stuff in boxes. Like I don't like throwing everything like in a bin. You know, I like to put it away properly. I like my boxes. I have a couple boxes for some PC parts, like my GPU. Because I always take mine out. I have a lot of controller parts that I need to get rid of. I have a bunch of stuff I should flip. Like I have a bunch of steel bowls that I'm not going to use anymore. I have a few sticks that I'm not going to use anymore. Some metal sticks. That's where my money is. Lamau. No, there's nothing wrong with them. Like, not really. The only thing that is like different, I don't know how many I have, but let me think about what I've got. I have one that is a Udini bowl that came like as a package set with the Udini, I think it was 1.4 stick a while ago. So it comes together. They're supposed to work together, and I think it's really good. It's really consistent, but the angles that it gives, at least that it gave me in my quick testing, were really wide. They were like this. They were like Chungus 46.5s, which like is fine. It actually can be pretty good for Paith, but I like mine to be closer to 45 if I can. And so those two parts are just sitting there together. I need to get rid of them. We'll go to a good home, maybe. I think I have one grade B steel bowl from Steel Stick 64. That might be like the first one I ever bought. That there's nothing wrong with it, it's just worn. And the difference between grade B bowls and grade A bowls from Steel Sticks is the housing. Sorry, I'm really bad at talking while playing. I just can't do it. The housing is different because the housing comes from like a third-party Tish bent. So the housing's not as good of quality, but it really like it's still a big improvement over just a regular OEM bowl for sure. Definitely usable. But what I'm using right now is the grade A, which comes from an actual OEM housing that gets drilled out. I mean, the steel bowl gets put on it. The other difference is the hardness of the bowl, which also effectively doesn't really matter that much. It kind of depends on what setup you're running. Yeah, I just need to lock in, you know? Yeah, I love when top runners like when Ouija and Suiji and Callie talk about like what they think is good and what they think is not good with sticks. I listen. I like hearing what they have to say. But a lot of it I kind of just learned from doing. I remember I was so scared to take apart my controller for the first time. I got like one of my childhood controllers with like a terrible stick from Mario Party, you know? Just absolutely unusable. And practiced on that, and then I was like, oh, it's actually easy. And then through many trials and errors, I figured out like how to tune my stick to what I like. Thank you for the good luck, Sienna. Lamau, Phantom. No mercy. Poro Agony. Thank you, Forbidden One. I have many more parts though. I have a titanium stick from Kumba, which I think feels really, really good. I don't remember what caused me to not use it. I think just the Tau sticks with the adjustable nibs are just too good. But I don't know if I still feel that way. Well, okay, no, I kind of do. There's so much to say. I like not having any like Z play in my stick, or very little, which is where you can move the stick like up and down on the Z axis, you know, away from the bowl, and being able to adjust the nib length can eliminate that while still keeping the stick usable. Every other steel stick, you kind of just like, you get what you get as far as Z play is concerned. But I have gripes about everything, unfortunately. There's no perfect stick, that's for sure. What's really crazy though, at least for me, the best stick is the one that lets me do outpost jump decently well. And ruins jump. If I can do ruins jump like notched in some way, whether that means I have to remap or not or whatever, I need that. And actually, the stick I had before now, like the setup in the previous controller, is actually better at ruins jump than this one now. I have to like really think about how I'm moving the stick to the notch for ruins jump. GTM. Thanks for the raid. I hope your 6 or 7 attempts were good. FMCS, indeed. Except right now, I'm pretty okay with my controller. It's working and I don't want to change anything. I've gone through that enough times to know better now. Wow, those fuzzies were really fast. Very nice. $255, bruh. That's crazy. And I made a mistake too. Thank you, Rigby. I need it right now. Nice. Yeah, I was watching. Really? That's crazy. This guy. He's been in really weird spots for me lately. That's crazy. Joke's on him. You have a 14. Hands are getting a little too much air. Thank you, Verge. He saw me. So let's just do this. Okay. Fingers are too cold. Unlucky. That sucked. Oh, dude, come on. Dude, it's this guy every time. Well, that's not true, but this guy lately has not been very nice. Oh, okay. I'm dead. Not. Oh. That Koopa was really high up, and when he's really high up, it makes it very tight to get Bombette off. I almost fell off twice. This run's terrible now, though. Hi, Luna. One guy. The only way this is, like, okay is... Dude, come on. If I get a double FP drop on the cannons. Unlikely. Smart thing to do would be to get the heart block first, but I'm gonna gamble. So if I don't get double FP drop, I need to go hit the heart block. Alright, need 2 FP drops. Nope. Wow, this is a 40 with a jar fail. This would have been really fast otherwise. The menuing's been pretty slow today. I think it's because my fingers are a little cold. Been mostly safe on the menuing. That fake Bowser looks like he could be a parade float. It's probably 40, but there's a small chance this is 39, like 0.9. It's probably a 40. Yep, 15 seconds. I could have... If I got lucky, I could have saved like 5. I could have saved like 6 if I got lucky with the double FP drops. It might be actually, now that you mention it. I think it is. I think you're right. 6 or 7, not quite 7. Five or 6. What? Why didn't that push me out, dude? I was thinking I should make a new theory comparison for this. I haven't used it since I switched to the Voltless route. But I think I could make a pretty decent looking theory comparison. For 338. There's just too many things that need to go right. To get anywhere with this speedrun. At this level, at least. Okay, bro. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I remember it now. Like, I remember the bombs and they, like, have hands. Alright, there's a 75% chance that the run continues. I did. I just jumped in front of the badge, and I probably lost a little bit of time. They're not active right away. You have to wait a little bit, but because it was in the farthest slot, I thought that I had let enough time pass. But I did not. It is a little bit slower when you get in the third slot because you have to do an extra spin to leave that area. You can't just go down right away. And it's laggy in that section. So you spend a little bit more time there because you're further left. But I don't really care, as long as I get it first try. I almost screamed. Screamed and shouted. That's really close to getting encountered. Is Waka in the TTYD remake? Is Waka in TTYD? If he is, I don't think I knew that. Oops. That was incorrect. No, I kind of like vaguely remember that being mentioned around when the remake was released, so I guess that makes sense. I believe it. Yo, thank you, chillin'. I appreciate it. Bruh, that's crazy. What? Oh my gosh, dude, please. That was the worst. What a strange error. Yeah, who's out here gifting 1,000 subs? And why aren't they here? $15? Yikes. Okay. Dude, why? It sucks. This is gonna be like, I don't know, 55 maybe? Terrible. $54. It's a little bit ugly, but it's okay. No, it's just like pie jumps. Simply jumping around collision. I think when you, if you like clip through the floor, that would be different. But you're jumping around the tent, like the tarp part of it. Really? Oh, that's not right. That's really not right. Dude, when do I give up and do a new one? That was really stupid. I got a firstie in that room, so I didn't move upright enough. I'm gonna try to blow this guy up quickly. The middle guy. He's really far away. It just wasn't for that jar fail, man. This run would be fine. That's good at least. Dude, that's a joke. Terrible. It's so annoying. I hammered the stone block with a bad angle. Don't touch me. Thank you, Pierre. Thank you, Fusion. Dang. If I just didn't make that mistake, if I didn't get a firstie on that jump at the start of the split, it would have been really good. Awful. This split's actually still fine, but the mistakes are a little silly. Didn't get the spin. See, 903 maybe? 902. Really nice. That could definitely have gold potential. The bomb on the middle pokey was really fast though. That doesn't always happen. Probably got carried by that a little bit, considering the mistakes that were made. I think a crazy best segment would be sub 9 though. Everything just works. I actually wonder if my PB went for the strat. Surely it has. Surely it does. Where would I see that? Here. Yep, I do go for it in my PB. So I think I'll try for it now. And if it dies, I'll do another. Nice. I had to delay because I went a bit early. good adjustment. Dude, what is this? That's crazy. Dang. Dang, I mistimed the first one. Nice, excellent, Forest. So Shiver, congrats on redeeming nothing. Wonder if this might actually be best segment despite the mistake on Mount Rugged. I think it's gonna be close. Nice. .6 isn't really that close, but I have a feeling it probably split a little bit early. So it might be closer to like 0.4. Oh, that sucked. Classic, man. I've been too lucky. Getting a 1230 and a 1229 recently. These Boo mini games are all RNG. So this split has a lot of time swing. Dude, jump on him. Holy, that was awful. Probably lost like 3 seconds to that alone. On top of already it not being that good of RNG. This split's gonna be really, really terrible. I got greedy. Should have just tried to jump. Dude, no. Thank you, Deathline. Terrible split. Yikes. Oh no. It's over. Actually might turn into a tub of peril run because of the split. Yikes. That I can't begin to express how awful this is. And even with all those mistakes that I just made, most of this time loss is not my fault. What a shame. Yeah, I think this might be a Tub of Peril run. No. I probably lost like 3 to 4 to those mistakes on the last minigame. I think I'm gonna do Tub of Peril. Kind of stupid, but dang, that Enter Mansion kind of carried though. Yeah, I could probably afford to not do it. I'm really torn. Okay, yeah, I'm definitely doing it now. Greed. Too much greed, man. That's a shame. I was thinking about not doing it. I got lucky twice in a row with Tub of Peril. I need to relearn what I'm supposed to do there. If I'm supposed to angle up or just straight left. Don't remember. Probably up. But I'll have to check. Up one. Uh-oh. Ooh, don't risk it, man. That wasn't gonna work if I went for it. Stupid. The state of this run, man. Well, we'll see if I get to chapter 4. I'm about to do a very risky peril manip on Tubba that has a pretty low chance of working. So this might be the end for a while, because I don't think I'm going to start another one now. Maybe I will after a break. But it is kind of late for me already. We'll see. It could work. So I need him to do... If he does butt stomp, I need to block twice. He needs to throw the right attacks to get me into peril, and then I have to get the runaway. And the runaway is pretty hard, and RNG. Just like the attacks. Just a lot of RNG, huh? Alright, here it goes. Alright, he needs to do that again. I need to run away. Wow. I actually got it twice. Twice in a row. And now this is just like a normal chapter 3. Because of the mistake from earlier. What a shame. No! Lame. .803, yeah, it's just like a regular chapter 3 time. So this isn't definitely not gonna beat my best segment. Insane predictions. I don't know. It really depends on who's motivated and playing. That's funny. I wonder how many years that's happened. Blindfolded. Has a human done 0 key? Or 1 key? Oops. No, maybe that'll happen. One key RTA. Eight on 5. Okay, wow, that was really close to my best segment. But in reality, I lost like 6 seconds. I just got lucky. So I guess I get to see what this run would have been without, essentially and effectively without Tub of Peril. Dude, come on. Okay, if everything goes about as expected, this can be like a 23, 22, 140, 122, chapter 4 exit. If I get lucky, it'll be faster. So what was the chapter 3? It was 2311, I think. It's alright. The lengths I had to go through to make it so. So that like kind of counteracts a lot of the bow bad RNG. But I still had a dink on this run. I'm really far left there. Down to Thunder Age. What a joke, man. Terrible. Ooh. Dang. Thank you, Wookus. Might be dead. That wasn't the most convincing. What? That was so stupid. Why didn't that work? Seriously, I actually don't know why. Joke, man. Why did that happen? There's something else I don't understand there. That doesn't make sense. Oh, awful. This one kind of sucks now. So sad. 3.7 is far too much. What? So many weird things happen. Why did that go up? Huh? I'd like to see what I was holding. That is very, very strange. So now what happens? I just had to do an extra jump, I guess. Alright, the run could die here anyway, so let's see what happens. Good. I at least made that. Okay, good. You get to live a little longer. Just dragging this run through the mud. Ooh, I thought I was gonna fall there. That was really fast though, so this better get God Cycle. Nice. Classic. Classic, man. Alright, what's the time gonna be? I'm not too far off the prediction. I think this is gonna be a 25. Maybe a high 24. Dang, dude. There's a few things there that should not have happened. But oh well. This run's very mid. A good run would be like OX. Too many. I don't mind it, but it does make the run longer. Three minutes, oh gosh, that would have been silly. Unfortunately, this oven is cracked. I don't know where I started. You don't have a fridge? I guess I don't know. I haven't explored around enough to know if they have a fridge or not, but it doesn't seem like they do. Congrats on redeeming Nothing Shiver. I'll be back in a minute. $1.2. Dang. 1.2 is alright. Yeah, I used to use my phone timer, but now I just use my splits. I was a bit worried that I pressed A early for that action command. Yeah, I actually never played this for N64 growing up either. I played it on emulator as a kid. No, this guy's too OP, you can't tattle him. Okay, I need to prepare 2 things. 3 things. I'm bound to my headphones. I need to get situated again. I'm too high up. You want to be lower there? Yeah, I'm really happy with how that turned out. My fiance crocheted it for me a little while ago. What? What a joke. It's actually terrible. Okay, won't need this again for a minute. Okay. Brightness is up for this next section. Maybe I should have gambled for a double dance. That was awkward. I wasn't sure if I was gonna get the first spin cancel. That was terrible. It's awfully slow. Uh-oh. That wasn't supposed to happen. $46 is pretty good. I know why that happened, but it's a learning experience right there. No, it was never to earn. This is just an earn. Isn't that an actual word? Oh, thank you, Bot Frank. Doing alright. I hope you are as well. Joke. Chillin'? Glad to hear. What? He didn't sin for so long. What was that about? Oh, that really sucks. Really, really sucks, man. This is 24. It's about the same as my PB. Art block. Yikes. Okay, that gap is small enough that I could still drop manually. It's a little strange. Yo, Louis, thanks for the raid. Hope you had a good stream. Way too late. Need to practice that again. Be better there. Very nice. I hope the rando was fun. Alright, I need to mash here. And get a good cap. Bounce 4 Mega Shock. My cables are getting in the way of it. Alright. Oh, I got capped there. The next bounce is the one that matters. Okay, nice. Big. Should be a 1x. Yeah, it should be a 17. That's solid. It's not the greatest, but especially on a run with a Fright Jar fail, I'll take it. No, to earn would be like 20 seconds faster than this. I don't have Ultra Sushi, I have Ultra Watt. In Glitchless, we never upgrade Sushi. Or unless you just mean in general. No, all good. Yeah, these days I think you're right. At least like optimally. What? That was really stupid. That was actually like just not right at all. What kind of mistake was that? Oh no, that makes sense. That makes sense actually. Oh, maybe no major sequence breaks doesn't. I can't think of what it would use Sushi for. Oh, probably Lava Piranha. I guess, yeah, you don't get an Ultra partner, so you're probably right. Yeah, that makes sense. Dang, that mistake really sucks. I went the wrong way and I didn't even go the correct amount of spots. Just bad menuing all around. Disappointing. I don't know if that's the first one or not though. That might be the second of this run. But I don't remember. Okay. My PB had not the fastest chapter 6. I'm already down 2 seconds though because of that, so that kind of sucks, but there's still a chance I can save time if things go well. So what is that, minus 13? It's like 24, 26. If I can get sub 24 or 34. Oh, wrong number. That's the wrong number, dude. I can get a mid 2x off of this. I think that would be good enough. Let's see what happens. Still a long ways to go. Yeah, that was really good. I could have tried to one spin to the loading zone, but it's a little bit risky if you don't have the right angle, and I wasn't sure what the angle was at that moment. But yeah, if you talk to him from a good spot, you can one spin to the loading zone with that movement. I don't know if it's actually the fastest. Like, the fastest could be talking to him at an angle and then getting the spin cancel off the tree, like, super small. No way. He's always here every time. I guess that just shows how often I get to chapter 5. But yeah. My fiance made this for me. Very dope. BP, and it's slow. That wasn't slow, why? Why wasn't the purple toad there? I thought there was a purple toad in the way of the weird room. That's a good copy pasta, by the way. It's been a while since I've seen it. Alright, here we go. Chapter 6 time. Ooh. Sickening. To lose 4.3 there is a bit much. But that checks out. Okay, these need to go well. That guy's really close. I have to like walk. Yeah. I just like didn't move. That's weird. Dude, ugly. That was actually hideous. Sorry. Dude, this control, the remote's not working. That was almost really bad. I don't think I'm talking to her. Yeah. This is awkward. It's gonna like go behind me. Oh wow, no it didn't. I didn't think I was gonna make it. Nice. I thought so. Even with that weird mistake on the way to the last spook of that split. I was a little bit worried that I wasn't gonna hit. Ah, that's annoying, man. That loses like 5. Yikes. That's 16% to get 4 capped. There. Well. What a shame. Please. Okay, good. Yikes. Not good. But it worked. It's too late to fix it. That was so messed up, dude. I pressed C down too early, so it didn't come out at first. And I almost walked into the trigger. Pretty good run here. It's not that good. TVH. And I actually mean it. Even though it's plus like a second off best pace. My best pace is not good at this point of the run. Just another day. It's my expectation to get on a run like this. Like to be at least like this far ahead, this deep into the run. I had a fright jar fail in chapter 1 that cost 15 seconds. Way back here, like 2 hours ago. So it should be faster, you know? It's kind of like just another day, you know, but I don't get many opportunities to get here. Okay, good. At least I got 5 here. Though it's a little more important to get it on Lackluster than on Huff. I'm still saving 4 seconds here. So what does that mean? If I'm saving 4, I'm minus 20. This is a 22. This is a 27.06. Losing like 5 seconds here to RNG. That's pretty good. Pretty good gameplay for the most part. All right. Third hot pocket of the night. Oh, gaming. I remember when Twitch had that like hot pocket bits promotion thing. Definitely ate a lot of hot pockets then. Nice. Yeah, me and my roommate in college just bought a ton. Uh, that's funny though, because I'm so hungry, and it hit me during that peak segment. Need to eat something the second this run is over. HP. Too hot, unlucky. Okay, man. Just all the way back. Ooh. Oh, yikes. That was really stupid, man. No. That's terrible. Relax. I haven't made that mistake in a really, really, really long time. I actually don't know the last time I've done that. There's a chance that might have been the first time that's happened on the splits file. So like over a year. It's just embarrassing, man. It's okay. So slow, laggy. That's a really big time loss, what I did. Especially for that segment. It could have been worse. I could have gotten an encounter or something. It's really easy to encounter on that split. But like, come on, man. Joke. Dude, my cables are messed up. I'll need this later. It depends on how bad it is, but like not really. I don't think it's not as bad as like spinning and not reaching the loading zone. I don't think. We'll see if the rest of the split is normal. So I don't think my best segment here is good yet. Thank you, random. Charge to nothing, block 1. Okay, good. Not capped here. Four cap here is really bad if it happens. Bounce 4. +2, yeah. Makes sense. Another 246, that's good at least. Hope you've been doing well, Random. So you've been playing DK. Doing runs. Awful. Mistimed. I wonder if you can hammer talk to that guy by going straight. Might be close. See right there, that sucked, man. Greedy. I thought I'd make it. Very nice. That's exciting. Okay, I have to do spook soon. Okay, Bo is down 3. Pretty accurate. Dude, really? I didn't move up enough. That's crazy. Man, if this run didn't have a Fright Jar fail, I have a lot of leeway. I could afford it. Some bad RNG now. But now I can't. Not really. That's crazy. Really? What a joke, dude. Awful. I can't believe that is what happened. Pushing 21. That's crazy. Okay, down 2. Okay, man. That's one thing about my stick I don't like. It's really hard to get very subtle adjustments. Trade-off. Yikes. I don't think that maxed. I wasn't really looking, but I'm pretty sure it didn't. That one maxed early. Many. Oh wow. No, it is that good, but yeah, I don't know. $804? Was it really that bad? Dang. Okay, got work to do. Charge nothing. I got so lucky. Bounce. Four. Do nothing. 5. 5 should kill. Should be BP. Did I do the right thing? 14. This is best pace is a 41. That's good. But yeah, 5-0 5 is correct. That mash was terrible. Yeah, that was good. It was a little bit slow because I had to do 14 bounces and I don't have Bombette out, so I'm gonna lose time on the next split to that. Yeah, it really shouldn't have worked. It was a pretty terrible attempt at a mash. I think I need to hold the controller higher, like, and closer to the middle of my chest and give myself a little bit more leverage. I'm gonna mash that way. The mash on Lava Piranha was certainly better. Like, better executed. It's nowhere near as hard as that, but the form was better. Okay, but almost a mid 302. This is almost the run that like I expect to see every attempt that gets this far, you know? Actual serious attempt, but it's still really difficult. I need a really good chapter 8 still. And the chapter 8 in my PB is the fastest ever. This run had a Fright Jar fail in chapter 1. This run had a jar fail. I had a terrible bow segment with RNG, and then I like fumbled the last minigame for like 3 seconds. So I did Tub of Peril and it worked, but I fell in the gap that you paracarry across in Gusty Gulch. Just trying to go fast, so I fell, and then I was like, yeah, definitely doing Tub of Peril now. And from then on, the run has been like normal. .43 with the partner swap is good. Not a good spin cancel. What was it, chapter 7? 44? That about makes sense. Alright. Let's do this for a moment. Man, imagine if this run was 15 seconds faster. That would be crazy. But now I know that can be done. I feel like I'm a lot closer to it happening. I knew it could be done, but I figured that would have to be a really good run, and this run does not really feel like anything special. Lots and lots of shroom cake. Cringe. Too early. okay, man. Just go off the top here. I need to remember that that's there. I really do, if I get that far. Bro, relax. Really? I guess that makes sense. Yeah, before cannon jumps became a thing, I definitely considered that the hardest part of the run. Door one. I'm an idiot, man. That's okay. I can afford it right now. Barely. No, that's bad. A lot of time, because this is against my best segment. Probably 20 or 21. It's not over though. I have a secret weapon. Yes. That's rough, man. It would have been fine if I didn't fail the last one. It would have been, like, still pretty alive. Now it's cope. 36, 39. That's really bad. I'm losing a lot more than I thought. I'm losing, like, my entire lead. It might be dead. It might actually be dead. I mean, I can still PV, but 338 might be dead. Even with the secret weapon on final. Oh, what a throw, man. That's okay. This run, like, despite hitting some good times, I don't think it was that good. It's nothing I can't do again. That's for sure. No, it's like, it's turn 1 beam, charge, bounce. It's 4-turn final. If you get, like, if you get 8 extra damage in phase 1, which I think is a 5 plus 4, right? 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 3. Yeah, if you get 5 plus 4 in phase 1, then you can win with a 4 cap with that strategy. Otherwise, you need a 5. Yeah, you do turn 1 beam to get turn 3 peril. So you turn 1 beam, block, and then turn 2 you die. Turn 3 you get peril, and then turn 4 bounce. Might be seeing that this run if I get there. Dang. Nature of the beast. I thought the third cannon jump missed. I don't know if anyone caught my reaction there, but I did not expect that to make. Down 3. Awesome. Now my Jammin's down 2 if I get past Junior. Okay, charge swap to what? GG, it's over. Even though this works, it's over. That loses too much time. It might not be over. But that is pretty terrible. PB at least. Okay, Jammin's down 2. Do I have the exclamation point? I don't think I do. Maybe I did, who knows? Alright. Yeah, I sure did. That's an extra 2 seconds. If I didn't get those 2 supers, I would be like minus 0.5 instead of, or plus 0.5. Bounce 5, Mega Shock. It's time. GG. There it is. Alright, now I'm dead. Okay, I have no life stream, so I can't win final. That's okay though. What I was gonna do, so I had about, what, 4 seconds to play with. I could have still PB'd, because the fight that I have in mind, it's Peach Beam, E-dash, charge, E-dash, die, charge, E-dash, get peril, bounce times 5, E-dash kills. And depending on your extra damage in phase 1, you can skip an E-dash. Or win with a 4 cap. And it saves about 8 seconds over my best segment, more or less. It depends on your attack patterns and stuff, you know how it is. All right, I'm gonna review the run before actually I'm gonna end the recording and then I'll review the run.